7:30 p.m.
Hey,
basement.
someday on the other side of the world can see that it's on their, front page of YouTube.
Maybe.
Just click on it.
Okay, this video has been removed by uploader. No, it hasn't. Just a second, I'm having technical difficulties. Oh, there it is. It's actually a pretty good thumbnail just for that TV.
I bet. It's kind of cool. It's got a wheelchair and a boat, a weird door, and peeling wallpaper.
A boat.
Look.
Oh. Okay. Vulture. Okay, so I don't know if anyone shows up. Feel free to use the live chat. If you're watching this after, I get you out of luck. So this is Paranormal Playtime. This is our first live thing ever. None of us have. I don't done anything live. I don't think you guys have ever done anything live. So expect nervousness and craziness. We are currently at the Randolph County Infirmary in Winchester, Indiana. We're going to be staying here overnight and doing an investigation. But before we do the investigation, we figured we'd do a bit of a live stream. So I'm going to kind of act as like, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
So first of all, if you haven't heard of this building, you should definitely check it out. I'll have a video coming out in a few months. Sounds ridiculous, but in a few months of this place, it's insanely active from everything we've seen, and I mean,
so far, like.
yeah. I mean, why don't you guys, Kate? Why don't you go first? Why don't you talk about your impressions of the building?
Quite spooky, pretty old. Feels basement scary. Basement scary. Basement. I don't like the basement. It feels like you're being watched and followed. Like genuinely, like somebody's breathing down your neck when you're walking down there. And I don't like it.
Ethan?
Okay, my first impressions is lots of doors, lots of doorways. Every time you go past a doorway in the dark, you don't really feel like
Safe.
you don't feel safe. You feel like every doorway you walk by, you're gonna get grabbed or something, and definitely not bad vibes, but like more spookier vibes the lower you go. But also, I get the same vibes up on the higher floors. So just all around, just
scary.
yes, everywhere but this room is pretty.
But the carpeted parts feel fine.
Yes.
But the peeling linoleum.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna agree with you guys. Creepy building. Basement scary. When we were taking our tour, that was when I felt someone following me, and then you felt it later, Kate. I smelled mint gum that no one else seemed to smell. So I don't know what that was, but I smelled it in a few places. I just figured our tour guide was chewing gum.
He wasn't.
No,
I know. As for feeling safe in these spaces, right now I'd say yes because the lights are on.
Helps.
Yes.
But I think later when we try to sleep, it's
At least
or
it's warm.
when we do an investigation in this part, it's gonna.
I don't
Especially
even want to investigate in this part because I want this to be safe.
so
This would be no
they
good.
left earlier to get food because someone always has to stay in. I stayed here, and while you guys were gone, I sent you a Snapchat of it. I heard footsteps. Now I don't know if they're coming from the hallways out there, if they're coming from upstairs or what.
But they were distinct, clear footsteps.
Yes, like you can tell. Like I don't know if you guys saw. I went upstairs and turned on the lights up there, so that way I at least knew that it was lit up there.
Yeah.
So we did the tour guide.
He was a hoot too.
Yeah. What was his name? Tom?
Tim.
Sorry.
He kept saying, "Come on in this room."
He was really fun. It was
Very good guy.
one of the best tours I've ever gotten.
It was very funny.
So he gave us a rundown of a lot of the people who died here and the ghosts. I think we all have the same fear of the same one.
Yes, without a doubt.
Are you with us, Kate? Octopus Man?
I'm more.
What, do you have a better? If you got a different one, tell us.
Octopus Man isn't.
He's the only one that
He's not a person that died. Like it's just
No.
weird. It's a thing. Like you don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
what
I'm
was-
scared
what-
of the crazy lady who hung herself.
What was that word?
Tulpa.
Tulpa. It theoretically could be a tulpa. I don't know. that was like the best explanation I could come up with.
More poltergeist, or I don't know, a
Demon.
manifestation of energy.
I wonder if there are any octopus demons, like octopus.
Is anybody watching live?
No, not yet, but it's really late, and to be fair, two of the people who would watch are in here. And
Text
then-
Quinn, tell Quinn.
Oh yeah. Let me.
Because he's a couple.
Tell Yale.
Let's get some people in here that we at least know.
Get Dustin here at least.
I can't even do it, but your mouth was all like to the side, like.
Okay. So
Sorry.
we're gonna give a few more minutes, see if anyone else comes up. If they don't, we just continue on. We can talk more about the building. I like this building, despite it being creepy as hell.
It's a very pretty building.
I wonder if the cross shape was intentional.
Definitely was.
I would not have noticed it if it wasn't for Ethan saying it and then the guy later saying it.
I haven't even looked at an aerial view of this place.
It's pretty subtle. I think
Randolph County Infirmary.
It's kind of subtle.
Not really when you look at it. I mean, I could definitely see it being an accident though.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 watching now. Nice. Who's ever with us, feel free to use the live chat. Let us know who
Oh
you
yeah,
are.
it definitely is like cross.
Yeah. I would show you guys on the live camera, but I think that would create feedback between the 2 phones. Could be wrong. I don't know. So, now you really can't see it. It's like gonna stream in like 480p. I hope that since my camera settings are 4K that it will eventually finish uploading in the 4K, but I've never done anything live before.
There's people watching. Where are they watching from?
I don't know.
Where are you watching from?
Yeah, comment where you're from.
Use the live chat. I can't see comments, I can see the live chat.
We got 4
Oh.
people now.
Quinn!
Quinn!
Yo, the
Quinn.
orientation
Hi,
of video is
Quinn.
sideways. Are you watching it in portrait mode? Quinn. Because if not, that would be an issue.
Okay.
It definitely does seem like it's trying to make it like a... Yeah. This is meant to be watched in portrait mode, in case anyone was wondering. And Quinn just commented Utah boy. Oh, because he's in Utah.
I was gonna say, how's Utah?
Thanks, Quinn. Yeah, how's Utah going?
Don't you wish you were here ghost hunting with us?
Yeah, you don't believe in ghosts, but we could
I
take
don't.
you, we could lock you in a room.
I
Right?
think you're just chicken shit, Quinn.
Quinn, when I come to Utah, I want to go ghost hunting with you. Even if you don't believe, I just want you to spend the night in a creepy place. I don't think he's there anymore. I think Quinn left. Everyone who is still watching, feel free to publicly shame Quinn.
Quinn.
Okay. So, we are going to get started.
With our investigation.
Well, no, that will be a little
Oh,
later.
okay.
Yeah. No, just, I mean, we might do a little bit. Is going to Zion tomorrow? Good, you've lived there for like 6 months. You could have gone to
You
Zion
didn't
a
leave.
while ago.
It'll be nice though. It'll be fun.
Zion is ghosty. Since when is Zion ghosty?
A
I
lot
you know
of
what?
people have died in Zion.
I forgot, like, we're on a delay. I remember when we did like the test run and we were on a delay.
Oh
So,
yeah.
so everyone be nice to Quinn.
I miss you, Quinn.
Okay, so we already talked about how we felt about the building, how me and Ethan are afraid of the octopus thing that they see, and you said you were afraid of the lady who hung herself. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of like
Syphilis.
retell the story real quick, like a quick version. Her husband got syphilis, he died. She also got syphilis from her husband. Her husband was cheating on her. She got sent here, and she actually tried to kill herself multiple times. That's why she was in the basement.
Yes.
During the day, she was allowed to roam, but at night, they locked her away. She tricked the lady into giving her a broom, saying she needed to sweep up, put it in between these two pipes, and then tried to hang herself. But when they found her in the morning, she was on the floor at a 45-degree angle.
Like hanging forward towards the door.
So it's kind of believed that she basically did that, and then her bed thing like lengthened a bit, like stretched out. So she probably had to choke herself to death.
Yeah, it's very scary. I don't like it.
Also-
Apparently, another guy jammed a knife into his head and like
Oh yeah.
beat it in with
But
an
that
iron,
didn't-
and he didn't kill him.
No, it didn't kill him. He got saved by a doctor
Who didn't use anesthesia and used
No.
an upholstery needle.
because the doctor hated him.
Because he kept trying to do it, and he would always have to come.
But I definitely agree with that guy. Why did she need a broom? There were so many pipes in that room. Also, that like, I don't know. I mean, just thinking of it in my head, why would you let her in the room where there's a ton of pipes she could hang herself from? Where is that place you guys are at? Randolph County Infirmary in Winchester, Indiana. It's like the middle of nowhere, but it's super close to the Ohio border.
Mhm.
It's actually a really cool building.
Very cool.
65,000 square feet or 60?
60.
Big building. Big building, basement scary.
Scary.
Super
Don't
spooky.
like the basement.
Um,
And there's a bunch of fake spiders everywhere, and I don't like it.
there
There's
was
real spiders too.
there
for
was
sure.
one fake spider.
There was a fake spider right,
right
there.
there.
Oh,
Can they see that?
no,
I
No.
can't.
no. So that one's very obviously fake.
Are you guys watching? Have you ever been ghost hunting? Are you interested in ghost hunting?
Well, we know Quinn hasn't.
I know Quinn hasn't.
Who else is here?
It is number 2.
I don't know it. Well, anyway,
I don't know.
oh shoot, how do I bring back the live chat? Just a second. Okay, Indiana, the Ohio to the west. Quinn, just because you moved to Utah doesn't mean you're better than us.
Kind of.
We will make you a ghost that we can hunt. This is gonna get taken down by YouTube now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Don't get your life taken back. You need it.
so I have an ulterior motive for this live.
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
So, if you remember our Buxton video that just dropped,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember the comment we got, Ethan, about you?
Yes.
Yes. Do you want to tell them?
Maybe I have a ghost following me.
Yeah. So this guy, his name is David, I think.
I think so.
I think your name was David. If it wasn't, I'm very sorry. Commented something about Utah, the Ohio to the way west. Everywhere is Ohio. Everywhere is Ohio. This guy David commented that that at Buxton, since everything was going towards Ethan, that maybe he has a spirit attached to him.
Yep.
So, so that's kind of what I want this live to be. Is first of all, yeah, it was. Should I say his last name? I mean, it's on his YouTube profile.
Just say David P.
David P. said, has Ethan considered that the spirit interacting with him is one that follows him?
Not really sure. That could mean two things.
So have you considered it? Like
Have I considered it? I have had no strange going ons outside of my normal life. So
okay, cool. Summon Ethan's ghost. That's what we're gonna try to do, Quinn.
yes, Ethan's ghost.
So may I ask you, Ethan, have you had anyone near you or related to you die in like I don't know the past few years? I guess.
I've
Which
had
is
one die within like 2 months.
like right before we went to Buxton.
Yeah.
Can I ask who?
My great grandma Betty passed away.
How old was she?
She was in her late 80s.
Were you close to her? Would there be any reason for her to attach
I
herself
think
to you
she
and
could
follow
have,
you
yes.
around?
Why? Why do you think? she could have?
Because we didn't really have much of a relationship, but when I was around her, we felt kind of close. It's kind of odd. Like, I never talked to her outside of family reunions and family get-togethers, but when she was there and she saw me, we interacted.
Did you like classical music?
No, I think that was no, that'd be Bonnie.
That was Bonnie.
But that one room, because remember, it even like we almost got the spirit box to save Ethan.
Yeah.
So if he wants us to try to summon your ghost on live. kind of what we're gonna try to do.
Where are you gonna put me?
no,
Here.
You're just gonna be here.
Okay.
We're gonna put you in the basement in the
That's what I
portal
thought.
room.
I'm gonna put you in the fridge. I don't want to
Where
go
was
in
the
the
portal
portal
room?
room. It's the
The
mirror
mirror
room.
I know where it was. I know the room.
We didn't even go on that side.
But we
I don't
went all
think.
the way around downstairs.
I think we just went on that. Then
We didn't go all the way down the
We
hallway.
didn't go down that hallway, and I don't like that room. I got really,
I will
really,
go in
really
it
bad vibes in that
if
room.
you
the
guys
second I
stand
walked in
outside.
it.
Like you need to stand outside the room with the mirrors, not in the hallway, outside the room with the mirrors. Cause yeah, that room is weird.
I don't like it.
Um,
The second we turned the corner to go in there, before I even saw the mirrors, I felt weird.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
So anyway, Ethan, your Aunt Betty,
great grandma Betty.
great grandma Betty.
That's who passed away.
Okay, and she passed away right before we went to Buxton.
Yes, I want to say maybe 2 weeks.
Can I ask you something personal? You don't have to answer it.
Yep.
Did you go to her funeral?
I went, yes, to
Okay.
her showing and funeral. Pallbearer. I was a pallbearer.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, he's stronger than I typically carry the casket.
Yep.
And you need like 7 of them. So like, there's,
Yep.
not that many to go around in a family usually.
Okay,
I
so
never carried a casket.
I've done it twice.
You've done it twice. Who else did you carry?
My great grandfather. On the
Oh.
opposite side of the family.
I missed out all of those.
Great great grandfather, you were alive and old enough to carry his casket.
His great grandmother was only in her 80s, so
Other grandpa died in 2012, and he was 90 something, 92.
I was gonna be like, you were 12? No, I was 12. You were like 16 or 15.
okay. Anyway, so great grandma Betty.
Yes.
Okay, so what we're gonna try to do is we're just gonna use 2 tools. We're not gonna make this all night because we have an exciting full building to check out.
Yeah, very haunted
Which-
building to check out.
We already have motion on one of our cameras, so that will be fun to check out in a bit. So, Ethan, this is, you know what this is? It is the K2 meter. When at the Buxton Inn, it kept spiking for you.
Yep.
I'm gonna give it you the hold, and for people who are watching on the live, I will tell you if it spikes or not. So,
I guess I could hold. Can I see it in the?
it's gonna take a few minutes. It's gonna take a few
Yeah.
seconds. Yeah, they can't really see it.
Yeah, I can't see that.
Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're still learning lives. Like, highly
There's
learning.
like an 8-second delay.
Yeah. Okay. If Ethan's great grandma Betty is here with us, light up that K2 meter.
Is there anybody in this room with us besides Kate and Austin and myself?
Say that like we're gonna light up the meter.
Hi. Is there anything in this case that's all? I don't want to get too close to my phone. Does my phone?
You found well a little bit, but I think it's
You tap anything with it. You bump anything with it. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive.
let's see. Do you want to say anything to her? See if
Hey grandma, if somehow you're in this hospital for whatever reason, can you set off this this meter? Nothing.
no.
Nope.
Let's try the spirit box.
Yeah, we'll try the spirit box. But Dave, it looks like you might be wrong. Although I will say that you having a death like right before that is kind of weird.
Yep. Like.
But also, I had a death right before that, didn't I?
Didn't I?
Yeah, like I tell you guys whenever someone in my family dies.
Yeah.
Okay, we're trying on the spirit box.
We don't need
We don't need it.
Yeah, we do. It's not gonna work unless you pull your pen out.
Is anyone in here with us? I think I don't have it on this second.
Also, please put your pen out.
Is anyone in here with us? Is Ethan's great grandma Betty in here with us? Is there a patient from this asylum in here with us? Is there any spirit attached to Ethan?
I think I've heard Taylor Swift like 4 times.
If there's no one here with us, we're going to turn this off. Is that okay?
What is it? Do you hit the horn button down or is it doing?
Oh.
I hope it's doing it automatically.
Is there any spirits in this room? They said they had. This is where they had the wakes, right?
The what?
They had
Yeah.
the wakes in this
Uh-huh.
room.
The funerals, yeah.
Oh, they told us that?
He told us that. Yeah, they would have the. He said something
They
about.
set it up in there.
They would like have a little bit of a showing or a wake.
Oh.
I don't know if that would have anything to do with spirits, because that's kind of like after the fact. Is there any spirits in this room?
Was your wake in this room? Nothing.
Yeah, we're not getting nothing.
Okay.
The EMF isn't going off. We're not getting any coherent responses on the thing. Oh, we want.
Yeah. So, I always say, just in case, I just say goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's so weird how silent it is without it. 'Cause
Yes,
it's
it's kinda-
so loud.
It just got.
We gotta do that in the basement.
Oh yeah, we're doing it in the basement. We're gonna. I think it's safe to say that nothing is following Ethan,
Yeah.
or at least if it is,
Not here.
he's doing a really good job of
Hiding.
Yeah.
Can't hide forever.
Maybe someone followed him.
Ooh, Quinn wants us to discuss why ghosts seem to hang out in abandoned / old places.
They
And
hang
if,
out in places that have people too.
and if you were a ghost, why avoid where people are? Why not hang out at a trendy coffee bar? First of all, Quinn, I don't want to be associated with hipsters.
True. Also, like, I think ghosts do hang out at places where there are people, like the Buxton Inn.
Yeah, that is
That
true.
is a literal hotel that is super haunted.
I think that generally it's
Just like where they die, where their spirit hangs around.
even if it's just like even if it's not. How to put this? It's a lot of places where ghosts are seen and felt are old because yes, people have died there, and also a lot of places terrible things have happened. I mean, this place used to have shackles that they would hang prisoners up by,
in the
cells
basement.
they'd put them in. I mean, someone
Um,
hung themselves. Someone threw a knife through their head.
Someone was raped by her stepfather
And
and
had-
impregnated
oh, yeah.
3 times, probably none by choice.
Actually, he didn't mention it, but Lulu, the girl who she came here when she was 12, I think.
No, he said she was institutionalized when she was 11.
No,
She
that was
came-
Doris.
Oh.
Doris, I think Lulu came here when she was 12. She was, I know she was very young. She came here pregnant with her stepfather's daughter, which is disgusting. He had raped her. But then the other 2 kids she had are not believed to be from her stepfather, but by being raped from other people
Yeah.
in the attic. Apparently the attic was well known for men taking women up there to rape them, which is a very dark piece of history, so I know he didn't want to, I could see why he wouldn't want to share it, but,
That
and
kind of stuff happened a lot.
Quinn wants to know, where do the hipster ghosts go to hang? Hipsters
Oregon?
don't have souls, Quinn.
Oregon? Portland?
Seattle?
Yeah. Washington State? Utah?
Ooh.
Provo, Utah? At Mill Point Apartments? Apartment number? I actually don't know if any of that's right, other than Provo.
Provo. Provolone.
Anyway, thanks for watching, Quinn, and whoever else is watching but didn't say anything.
Thank you. We love you.
Yes, Quinn, please come back to Ohio and see us, or buy us plane tickets and we'll come to Utah.
I mean, I'll talk to you
Or give us gas money and we'll drive to Utah.
Yeah,
Plane tickets are probably cheaper at this point.
it's true.
We will see you guys later. We're going to begin our full investigation of this place. And I hope you guys enjoyed the live.
Bye, Quinn.
Bye, Quinn.
Bye, Quinn. Thanks for watching.
Quinn is our biggest fan. Thank
He's
you,
the best.
Quinn.
We love Quinn.
Just a second.